Urfreshtv Sports, V10 here, and we've got another grassroots club with us. We've got FC Baresi. I'm going to let them introduce themselves, and they're going to give us a bit of a background of how they was established.
Yeah, my name is Amjad Mahmood. I'm the chairman and the manager of FC Baresi. Originally, we started it in 1991 as club was named Santos at the time because a lot of my age guys were fan of Pele at the time.
Okay.
So we just mentioned that. We joined a Sunday league at the time, which was first Asian football league, which I was part of it as well, establishing it. And then the following season, there was a bit of a wreck with some of the teams, and they formed their own league. So for us to get into that league, they wanted us to change our name.
Okay.
So we changed it to Royal Antwerp, more European team.
Yeah.
And eventually, in 1997, we became Baresi, changed the name again because we wanted to play Saturday League now. So we changed the name, and this is the reason we changed it was we couldn't think of any other name. So one of the players said that why don't we go after Franco Baresi, the Italian defender, legend as well, great defender.
Yeah. I'm
a big fan of him as well at the time.
Yeah.
So we made it Baresi FC, but I changed it a year later to Football Club Baresi.
Okay.
So that's how it became, and we had a lot of success since then. You know, we've played originally in the Asian Youth League with this type of young players. We've got a guy called Marvin Smith. He's been with me since he was 15, and he's 30 years old now.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's been a long time with me now, and a couple of other guys the same age as him have been with us. Slowly we've gone up leagues. We played in the Middlesex County League. Started in the 3rd division, got promoted as champions. Then slowly into second division, we became second in the division and won the cup as well. And then to the 1st division. And then obviously with that age group of players, it's hard to keep them under control. So they start going out Friday nights.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a bit of a problem. And then when people don't turn up, then you ask yourself, is it worth you doing it anymore?
Yeah.
So for a couple of years, we stopped the team. And then we came back with my younger son.
Yeah.
In that original team that was playing in the Middlesex, my older son was playing. So this one, we got the younger son now. The youngest, he's 20 now. He's going to be 21 next month.
That's amazing.
So he asked me 3 seasons ago, that Dad, you manage your other sons. Why can't you manage me now? So I said, okay, if you get the players, we'll do it. So we got the players. He's got the players. I got some of the older players in, like Marvin Smith. And we built a good team. First season in the Essex Alliance, we played in there, and 3rd division they put us in. We went first time in the history of the league, a team went unbeaten all season.
Wow, congratulations.
We played 2 games and that was it. We got to the London Cup quarter-finals, lost by an odd goal.
Who did you lose against?
This was against Goldfingers.
Goldfingers, okay.
Yeah. And then same season we played in the main cup division in the league, which we lost to the eventual winners 1-0 in the semi-finals.
Okay.
And in the League Cup, in our divisional cup, we won that. So we've done the double first season.
Wow.
The following season, they promoted us 2 divisions into 1st division. We won that division again.
Okay.
Quarter-finals again, London Cup. Lost 1-0 own goal.
Who's that against? The what?
Baresi boys, they were called.
Baresi boys, okay.
Yeah, we lost 1-0 to them, an own goal as well.
Oh.
And in the divisional cup, we lost in the quarter-finals on penalties.
Painful.
A lot of good success. Last season became a void league season now. But we were I think we were 5th in the league at the time.
Okay.
We had a lot of games in hand. We still had outside chance of winning the league mathematically.
Okay.
But I don't think we would have done it, to be honest with you. I think the Baba they had more points than they probably would have won it.
That's honest of you.
But we got a very good squad. We got a mixture of some experienced players, and obviously we always look for younger players. And this season we got a couple of trialists coming along. We're having a look at them now. We've started training in small groups, obviously, and hopefully next season will be the same. But over the season we've had a lot of success, winning trophies, and that is down to hard work by the boys, and they listen, and they put the hard work in training, and then they bring it on to the match days.
Sounds good. It sounds like a very well, like you got a lot of history How long have you been managing for?
Since 91.
91. Wow.
When I was more of a player manager, I was playing at the time.
What position did you play? You look like a
Right
striker.
or left. I'm naturally right-footed, but right or left back. I prefer playing defence.
Right or left back, yeah? Okay. And your son, where your sons play? What positions? Right or left backs? Or they're strikers, aren't they?
No, they're defenders as well. Can you
They're
see my oldest
defenders.
one was right back?
Yeah.
But he was right-footed, but because he wasn't using his left foot that much, I made him play left back. So
Okay.
he could get his left foot good.
Love that.
My middle son is naturally left-footed. I got him to play right back more. And his right foot's as good as his left foot now. But my youngest one is a right back. And he can play left back when I need him in emergency.
Okay. And so as of right now, obviously the season's null and void. You're in Essex Alliance Division 1, yeah? Is that the highest division? Is there a premiership there?
We're in the senior division now.
You're in the senior division now?
Yeah.
Okay.
The league is trying to get step 7.
Okay.
But because of the coronavirus,
Yeah.
it's been put back to next year now.
Okay.
And definitely there's so much backlog to sort things out, so they're going to leave that to next year. Our aim is to get to at least minimum for now is step 7, obviously, finishing the top 2,
Yeah.
and then going to Essex Senior League.
Fantastic, man. That's a good ambition to get, and it's realistic. I think it's an objective that can be reached.
Yeah.
So you are in the highest level of the Essex Alliance League. Who are your rivals? Who are the ones that were like you was competing with that you would say were your competition? I know everyone's your competition, but you know who was fighting for that title? What other teams were there?
Chigwell, our main ones, they've come through all 3 divisions with us, where we got promoted, but they've always, up to now, finished second best behind us. This year, they looked like they were going to win it.
Yeah.
They were at the top at the time, but there was a team called West Essex.
Well,
They were, I think, 1 point behind them in a couple of games in hand, so they probably would have won them. But the thing is, these teams that were above us,
Yeah.
I don't think none of the teams beat us yet.
Okay.
We got a lot of points against the team that were below us. That was our downhill this season. But that's football, innit? Sometimes if you don't turn up against the teams that you think are lesser than you, and you take them lightly, you know, that's what happens.
100%. A lot of football's mentality, isn't it?
Yeah, I'll give you an example. There was one game we were winning 4-1.
Yeah.
We lost 5-4 with 20 minutes to go.
You're lying.
That has never in the history of my club has ever happened to any of my teams.
Oh my God. So what, did you have a sending off, or was it literally they just...
No, not sending off. Just switched off before the game is done.
Yeah.
It's just us, we controlled the game.
Yeah.
Everything was correct at that point. They just kept hitting us on the break.
Oh my
We were trying
God.
to get some more goals, but that's when you control the game. You're winning 4-1, you don't need to go for 4-1.
100% agree with you, man.
And the thing is, that team beat us twice that season, and once was we were winning 1-0,
Yeah.
last minute in the regional cup, and they get equalised and they beat us on penalties.
Oh gosh. It's a bogey team. That must be a bogey team, man.
Oh yeah, we beat them in the league though in the next time at their ground. So it's one of those things.
But I heard you mention when you was explaining like your journey so far that some of the players nights out on the Fridays, maybe no shows on Saturdays or late, or you know, it's problematic.
No show, no phone call. Why they're not coming?
Oh.
And when you're playing because we're based in East London, in Chingford.
Yeah.
So for us to travel away games was mostly West London.
Okay.
Like Hillingdon and places like that, you know.
Okay.
Oxbridge and places like that. So for us to get to away games, we had to leave at least 11:30 for a 2 o'clock kick, because Saturday's a lot of traffic as well down Brentwood Cross shopping centre and things like that. So people weren't turning up by 11:45, and we only had 9 players, and the league had this rule that if you short of players, it's a £10 fine for each player that you miss on the day.
Oh wow.
So, you know, it wasn't worth paying the money every week. So then I said, look, guys, if you're not committed, then, you know, I'm showing 100% commitment. I expect the same in return.
Yeah,
and I'll ask you to be on time. If you can't make it, let me know in time so I can arrange to get someone else in. Make sure.
Yeah. How would you say that the players of now are different to the players of, say, your generation? Would that be a problem back in your day when you was playing, or were people a bit more efficient in terms of like turning up and being reliable?
I think, you know what, we were more efficient than Turner and Reason. Now you got all this PlayStation and, you know, things like that. People just play. With us, when we were young, our parents wanted us out of the house, go and spend all the... of this physical stuff.
Sorry, I think the reception cut out there. Sorry, I think the reception cut out.
Oh.
So you saying back in your day, your parents wanted you out the house, and then it cut out. So what did you say after that?
I said that we were all day at football from 10 in the morning to 4 until it got dark. Basically, like we couldn't even see the ball or kick anywhere. You know, that's the time we come back home with. But now kids have PlayStations. And they want to play PlayStation more. So I got my friends, my own son does it, and he plays football. I play football, you know. But he loves his football. He does his own stuff. He gets his fitness done at home, works in the gym, which is good, you know. And he's not on the streets, you know. That's what one of my aim was when we started this club, to keep kids off the street
100%.
and send them in the right way rather than into criminal ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So in terms of like your son, like training and dedicating himself in terms of getting fit. Is that something you've always encouraged, or is that something that he just picked up himself, like growing up?
I'm always encouraged, because I remember my two older ones. There's a big gap between him and obviously the second one. There's about 6 years gap.
Yeah.
When they were 5 or 6, I used to take them to the park with the ball, you know, right, left feet, work on that, you know.
Okay,
so
that's good.
I've always been a football fan, so I couldn't make it, so I wanted to try and make sure any of my kids could.
Are you Barcelona fan, yeah?
Yeah, and my older son, I took him to Liverpool once for trials, so and unfortunately the day they was gonna have a game and that would be the final, he hurt his ankle. So come back. It's one of those things, no luck. So you need a bit of luck as well in football.
100%. I think a lot of it is just opportunity and timing sometimes, isn't it? Like, so you guys train? Is that like once a week?
No, we're training 3 times a week during pre-season. We do.
Wow.
Once the season starts, obviously, then we train once a week. And play on Wednesday, and then train have a match on a Saturday. Because some of these guys, you know, because we don't pay no one, so they play Sunday football as well. So for us to train 2 or 3 times a week is difficult. So if they play Saturday and Sunday, then train again on a Monday or a Tuesday is difficult.
Okay. So
you need recovery time as well, especially if you get knocks. You need a little bit of recovery time as well.
100%, I agree with you. So like you're the manager, you're the coach. Is there like a philosophy you believe in? Is there a style of play that you encourage at your team, or is it more of a case of like you set up your formation as long as they work hard and give their all, or do you have like a style of play that you particularly want them to play?
Well, you know, since the Pep Guardiola Barcelona, that is the style we want to play.
Yeah, 100%.
I try and encourage playing that style of football.
Yeah.
Play from the keeper. Don't care if you make a mistake. Don't mind, you know, but we keep doing that. We keep playing that style of football. We keep the ball. My philosophy is that if you keep the ball, opposition ain't going to score.
100% agree.
No. If you keep the ball, you have the possession. They're running around. You're making the ball do the running for you.
Yeah, that's good. I think that's
going to get tired. And then last 20 minutes, 25 minutes, it opens up for you.
Yeah, I agree with you, man. I think that's something that coaches should encourage, especially from a young age, because obviously it's opinion. Football's an opinion-based sport, but for me personally, I agree with you. You've got the ball, they can't score. You've got the ball, they're working harder than you. You've got the ball, you're enjoying it. I mean, no one doesn't like chasing the ball around for 90 minutes. Do you know what I mean? So that obviously I commend you for that. What I was going to say is there any players that have come through FC Baresi where you believe that they've got the talent it takes to progress in football and make a living out of it?
I've had players in the past that were playing with my son at the time.
Yeah.
They've played semi-pro level.
Okay.
From Abbey, Bishop Stortford.
Okay.
And places like that. Walthamstow as well. Ware as well.
Okay.
So there are quite a few players that played. Marvin Smith, I thought was the best player of them.
No losing, that's great. A sensational finish, Mark!
maybe he didn't have the backing of somebody, you know, like, because his father's in Jamaica, so it was hard for him to go places and all that.
Yeah.
Because, you know, even if you come and see him one day, if you get ever time, you say, why didn't this player make it?
Yeah, that was going to be my next question. I was going to say, how do you feel about this new generation of football, in a sense where people recording their games, putting it on YouTube, and there's a bit of a entertainment side of it that's coming out now? You know, a lot of people are documenting their teams and putting it online. Is that a route that FC Baresi would go down at all? And like, what's your opinions on it as well?
Yeah, we're going down. We've got all the facilities now to do all that.
Yeah,
the cameras and everything. We got that. We was going to do that from this season onwards. So it's a good idea. I think you advertise yourself as well.
Yeah.
So you know you'll get better players coming to you when they see how good you are.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that. Because I was going to say, I interviewed All Prospects FC yesterday. I think they're in the Essex Alliance, but they're Division 3, I think. But they're on their way up as well. And I was saying it'll be good to catch up with them and maybe catch a training session or a game. And I was going to offer the same thing to you. It'd be good to come down and maybe watch you guys in action, get to meet you face to face, and just do another episode on the game, record it, and put it out there for the world to see as well. Is that something that you'll be open to?
Yeah, definitely be open to that. Yes.
Love that. Okay, well, thank you for taking time out of your day, first and foremost, to speak to us. I'm going to ask one last question before I go. And that is, what is your fondest memory at FC? Like, what would you say your biggest achievement is at FC Baresi? Because I know you've been managing 15 years, I think it is, the maths, maybe longer.
Yeah, 28 years now.
Oh, my maths 28 years. That's amazing. Like, so in the 28 years, what would you say your biggest achievements are? You
know, I'm gonna go with my first ever league title.
Okay.
Because every year we were this was the Sunday League and the Asian League.
Okay.
And from the start to the end, while the league was going, and that final year, we won it with the last kick of the game.
Oh wow, emotional.
And it was so emotional because we've never done it before. We always finish either runners up or third in the league.
Yeah.
And to win it, and the way we done it as well, we were 3-2 down with about a minute to go, and we won 4-3.
Football's amazing sometimes, man.
And there's another one in the cup, in the divisional cup in this league now, when we've done the double. We were 2-0 down at half time, and we won it with the last kick of the game, 3-2. So those two stick out the memories at the moment for me.
Yeah, definitely, man. That sounds like it sounds like it. You've experienced a lot, man, and it's refreshing to see someone that's still got so much enthusiasm and love for the game as they probably did when they was younger. Do you know what I mean? I know I said that was the last question, but I do have one more question for you. If oh, it's gone. You know, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. But again, thank you for your time, man. I do wish FC Baresi the best, and we're definitely going to try to take time out to come out and cover one of your games, because it would be the first grassroots Saturday in East London that we would have covered. So it'd be good to get that on the map, meet you guys. And that's the question, actually. It's just come to my head. Is FC, a lot of teams, especially Sunday teams, they're like, their teams are family orientated. Are FC Baresi like very family orientated? Is it like a family club, or?
I think in that league, I think we're multicultural team. We've got everyone in.
Okay.
Obviously, it started as a family.
Yeah.
You know, I've got my two sons playing.
Yeah.
The third one is on my side as well, on the touchline with helping me. And also, I just stressed this much, we're all 3 referees. 4 of us are referees as well.
Oh, you're all referees as well, yeah?
Qualified referees. I've been refereeing since 2003.
So you must really get annoyed when a referee makes a wrong decision and you think it's wrong, isn't it?
I get annoyed, but then I understand if I'm in that situation, would I make that same decision?
Okay, is that on reflection?
Yeah, as you see it, you make a decision.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't ever go at the refs, but when it's a blatant obvious to be anything it,
Yeah.
and it frustrates me because I'm saying that's obvious, man. You can't even say you know. There's no excuse for it.
Yeah.
You know, we're all humans at the end. We all make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. You know?
Yeah, it's true. No, 100%, man. Again, man. Okay, well, I'll wrap it up there. But again, thank you for your story. Thank you for your time. I will be putting this out by tomorrow, so I'll obviously message it to your son. You can have a look back at it. But thank you for your time. And again, we're gonna come out and link up at some point and hopefully cover one of your games, man. Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you. I appreciate that for your time as well.
Yeah.